Hi! So we are back, and today I'm gonna show you my second stretching routine. We are going to focus this stretching routine on legs and back, and we are going to go through it together. So without further ado, let's change ourselves and let's go do some stretching.
Hi guys, so we are gonna start the stretching routine by rotating our neck 2 times left and 2 times right. Now stand up and open your legs with your elbows, pushing against your knees. In order to get an even deepened stretch, push with your hands against your knees, alternating the sides in order to get a deeper stretch. Now get into a downward dog position and make sure that all your foot is touching the floor. This will ensure that the back of your legs will get a deeper stretch. Okay guys, now get down into a straddle and grab one of your ankles with both your hands. This will ensure for your back to be stretched and also for your legs. We will alternate the sides in order to get a deep stretch on both legs. Now change side and grab the other ankle with both your hands. Make sure not to quit because this will be maybe painful at the beginning, but it's totally worth it. Okay guys, now get down into the front and try to flatten your tummy against the floor. This will ensure for your back to be deeply stretched and this will prevent it from hurting. Make sure not to curve your back because that won't be an ineffective stretching. Okay, now get down into a half middle split position with your legs into a frog position backwards. This will mean that your butt should be right above your hips in order to get a deep stretch. Try to go down as far as you can. You can put your hands down in front as I am doing, putting your elbows right on the floor. Otherwise, stay upwards if you cannot go this far down. Now get down into a lunge and make sure that your knee is right above your foot in order to get a deep stretch in the lower part of your legs. Otherwise, it won't be as effective. Now get down into a half side split, this time with the leg folded in front of you and not backwards. If you want to make the stretch even deeper, you can flatten your tummy against the floor as much as possible, folding yourself on top of the folded leg. This is not necessary, but it will deepen your stretch. Now get down into your first side split. We will hold this split for around 30 seconds. If you cannot hold it without your hands, make sure to put your hands on the floor and keep yourself up with your arms. This will be necessary especially at the beginning, but try to force yourself as much as you can, always without hurting yourself. It is very important not to overwork the muscle. Now change side and go onto the other leg, getting down into a lunge. Now get down into the half side split position with the folded leg in front of you. Make sure that if you want to deepen the stretch, you go down like we did for the middle split, for the half middle split. So if you want to deepen the stretch, feel free to do that. Now get down into the other side split. For me, the left leg was the hardest to get down. That's why I put my hands on the floor and I wasn't even touching the floor with my butt. It is not important how far down you go. We will all get there at the end. Make sure just not to quit. Now get down into the center, getting down into a middle split. This is really important to hold because otherwise you won't be able to reach the floor with all three of your splits. It hurts, I know. I was hurting too, but don't worry, we will get past this. Now hug your knees for a couple of seconds and then rotate your back in order to stretch it right, left for a couple of times. Now get down into a seal stretch. Feel free to put your head as I put it backwards as well, or to keep it on top of the shoulders. If you put it backwards, the stretch will be even deeper, but of course it will hurt a bit more. But no pain, no gain. So if you want to get down into that stretch, make sure to bring that head backwards. Now get down into a bridge. It's painful at first because it's really good as a stretch for your back, but it hurts. And it also hurts your head because your blood comes to the brain. But don't worry, after a couple of times you will get used to it. Now get onto the floor and grab your hands backwards on your back. Go down and 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up, and stay up for 5 seconds. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. Now try to grab your knees backwards with your hands and try to hold it for a couple of seconds. It is not necessary to hold it for long, but make sure to do it for your back. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are interested in those stretching routines and to check out my Instagram.
Okay guys, so the stretching routine is over. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, see you all in the next step of the stretching routine.